Dennis!
Hello.
Oh, what's going on, buddy?
I'm doing as well as to be expected.
My gosh, man. Man, oh, I can't believe what is going on in this game and in that house. Please tell me. I'm all ears right here,
Dude, I
bud.
think I think everything has been stacked against this cast. No offense to the great twist, but the this cast against these all-stars is not going to last very long. Unfortunately, with the three people that have left, I think are the strongest people in the house. It's going to be a tough hill for them to climb. I feel like it's stacked against us right now, or what used to be us.
Did it hurt you being like a super smart player in that game and they knew right away? Like
Dude, like to try and get like I didn't understand why everyone was behaving the way they did when rationally it made sense to do the moves that I suggested, or even Bailey was safe. Why was she pulled down? Like, are you guys just thinking emotionally? Are you thinking small? What is going on here? Something was missing.
as a viewer, we're watching and certain moves are made and you're like, woo, and other moves are made and I'm going, man, if I was a house guest, I would not have any second to sleep, any second to breathe. How do you formulate a plan in there and try to get people on your side while every 2 seconds there's another conversation that you're not privy to?
That's the thing. You just have to accept that you're not going to get all of it. You can only work with what you have. So go around, collect as much as you can, and work within that. Again, that works for people in there as well. They won't be able to talk to everyone. So you try and grab whoever you can and start having those conversations. And then there's trust that's built. And then there's a rapport, and then a relationship, and then maybe an alliance. You just have to, for me, it worked being genuine. And the way I was thinking rationally, someone could always say, yeah, Dennis is rational. We can depend on him for that rationality.
The minute you get in there and you see, oh, there's Spicy V, oh, there's Dougie. The minute you enter the house this season, what goes through your brain and what do you try to pass along to others in that house thinking the same thing, man? What happened? How are they still in there?
First, first, your entire game that you thought you were coming in with, out the window. Out the window. You have to now figure out, okay, it's going to be two all-stars. They already have experience. They already have knowledge. Okay, adjust for that. Then the entourage twist happens. So you are now beholden to them and have to be loyal to the people that you pick. So you have to change your game with regards to that. Showcase why you're useful, why you should be around. It was just, it was a lot for me being a super fan. I can only imagine for newbies coming in, not knowing the history. And we know what Dougie does and how he plays. And I was trying to impress upon people that. And those are his tools that he's weaponizing, and we need to go against it.
And then you have people in the game who you're trying to talk game to and they just won't listen and they don't comprehend. And I wonder if you have a few words to speak about a certain player named Vivek and your thoughts on this individual in this house this season, please.
The betrayer, the betrayer. We
You
actually,
saved him. And then what does he do?
dude, I saved him literally more than once, and he just throws me under the bus. Not even under the bus, all of the traffic. He just throws me, and completely betrays and puts me on the block to get eliminated. I don't get his gameplay. I don't understand why he's doing it. It doesn't make sense to me because we were building something on rational thought and we agreed on so many things. We were playing low key at the beginning where there was a lot of exchange of information. I think he's an impressionable person that someone with a golden tongue got into his ear and was able to give him confidence or reassurance or whatever Vivek is insecure about. That person was able to dissuade and comfort him. I didn't think he would need that, but apparently he does. I understand that he also begged Spicy V or pled allegiance on one knee, something a little just I don't know what a nice word of saying it, so I'm not going to say anything. Just a little like, really, dude, really. So that's the kind of character that betrayed me.
Tough to watch and tough for you as a player to have to live with that. You're in that house and it's like, you can't escape certain people in certain situations and things that are being said. How quick do you think he's going to come to you after this house, after this game is done, after he watches to go, yeah, so about that?
I don't like being an angry person or a sad person. And I told him, it's open, and I'm afraid I won't be able to. But I did tell him in the house, just keep trying because your effort will speak words, will speak volumes. I may not answer first, second, third, fourth time, just keep trying because that'll mean something to me. That means you really regret, or you really are saying, you're a man of saying that said, I really love you, Dennis. I respect you, and I want to continue our relationship. Who knows? Who knows? I'm middle aged. He's not even in his 30s. Are we gonna really be best friends? Um, I'm not banking on it, but it would be nice.
Do you think he's got to watch his back now?
100%. If not, then he's totally being used. And I could see either or being weaponized. And that is good for his game. He's just lasting, but he has no agency in the game.
What are your thoughts on the two returnees? Give us a couple of thoughts on each one of them if you can.
Uh, uh, Spicy is chaotic, and that might be her own downfall. Dougie, charismatic, golden tongue. His power lies in people listening. So if you stop listening, he holds no power.
Do you think the rest of the house will be able to use their brains and be able to get these two out before they keep going further and further and further and further?
Not for
No,
quite some
hey.
time. To be honest, to be fair, and to be honest, there's a lot of impressionable people there that are just lapping at the sugar that he gives them, and not realizing there's no meal there, and they're just being used. They're just being used. There could only be one winner in the game. It's not going to be all of them. And if Dougie remains ahead of these people, whoever crosses that finish line, which will be him, that's who's going to win. You're not all going to win.
What do you rate your game out of 10? And give yourself some props because you played a hard game.
I think a solid 8. I give myself a solid 8. It wasn't perfect. I could have all the resources I put into Vivek. I could have put into other people, but a solid 8 for these first 3 weeks. Solid 8.
What do you think Karen from BBCAN12 would rate your game?
Wow. Wow. And I met her.
Uh-huh.
I think not too far. Maybe a 7. Maybe a 7.
That was a nice little surprise, wasn't it?
It was, and I'm glad it was there because she's the eldest female and I'm the eldest male to play that game ever. So it meant something to me.
If you get another opportunity to get back in that house and play this game, do you jump at it, or are you like, you know what? Yeah, I'm a super fan, but I did it once. Like, what are your? I'm gonna shut up and you can start talking.
Literally unpacked. I'm literally unpacked. I'm ready to go right now. If they called me right now, I'm ready to go back in, and it would be a very different Dennis. It would be a very ruthless, aggressive Dennis.
Who surprised you the most in that house that is still remaining in that house? And give a couple of words on them, please.
Kayla has surprised me. She was very quiet and reserved at the beginning, and then really opened up and became this independent woman. Beautiful to see, and she has a lot of skills that are being showcased in the house. I'm not, they're not gameplay, but things like picking up on ping pong. Like we're playing ping pong in there, and she has never played ping pong, and she is schooling experts at ping pong, or even just picking up how to juggle 3 ball. Like she never, she has. There's something more going on with her. I would love to find out.
And I have to tell you before I go that my 7-year-old son says you're his favorite player, and he loves the hair, and he hopes that one day he can have hair as blue as you.
Yes, do it, do it.
Yeah.
There's no script to behave in any sort of way. You do it.
He said, I'm going to do the ponytail first because I want to do that. Then I'm going to do blue hair. And I said, you do it, buddy. Whatever you want to do.
Yes, I love it. That's an honor. Thank you. That's awesome.
Dennis, thank you so much for hanging out and chatting with us. Huge fan of the show. Obviously, you're going to be watching like the rest of us, seeing what's going down. And pleasure to chat with you. Oh, can't wait to see what happens this season.
Yes, I agree. Thank you very much.